This is Journal 10. Today is Sunday. I'm on women's basketball for my clinical rotation this week and next week and the week after that. This journal is about me discussing my favorite part about clinical experience in general or in depth, whichever. So I would say that my favorite part of clinical experience is rotating, honestly. To go from sport to sport, that really helps me with my clinical goals. When it comes to getting more confidence with treating the athletes, because I am new to the program and the youngest, we are the youngest class in the program now. I really did struggle in the beginning with kind of stepping in and doing stuff without being asked and waiting to see if they wanted someone else to, tape them or stretch them rather than me, because some athletes are particular. Now, when an athlete walks in, I am asking, what do you need? Especially with when it comes to games, when the opposing team comes in to get treated before the game, I usually would just wait until someone would tell me what to do. But now, they don't know who I am, they don't know how old I am, they can't judge me. I say, what do you need? And most of the time I can do it for them. One of my other favorite parts about clinical experience is the fact that the upperclassmen really, really extremely help me with, learning new things. So in modalities, they helped me learn STEM and find a way to remember how to differentiate everything. So I passed my STEM practical last week before that, and I really do think it was because of upperclassmen breaking it down for me a little bit better than in class, and the same with ultrasound, and I'll be doing that practical next week, so this coming up week. They do things differently because they were taught differently, or they find their way when it comes to, ankle taping. They find their way that they like ankle taping. And they're like, hey, if this isn't working out for you, look what I do. This works for me. Just their experience with treating athletes and how long that they've been clinically experiencing versus me. They have like tips and tricks and stuff, which is really, really helpful. I think it's special for them to help me because, they don't have to. They're older than me. They're ahead of me. I'm just a little old sophomore that's new, but I really do feel like we're a big family and want they want us to succeed. So if you ask for help, they're going to find any way possible to help you. If you have questions, it's not a stupid question. Nothing is really a stupid question to them, because we all know the struggles. Well, they all know our struggles because they've been through it. I really do think that they have helped me with keeping track of everything, whether that's hours, whether that's studying for a test that I'm going to have soon, whether that's finding a way to learn hard information or going through a lower extremity evaluation with me and like helping me start thinking instead of me just sitting in my room and studying and looking over the practical sheet rather than doing it, then putting me on the spot, asking me questions, seeing what I know, if I'm retaining information. I really think that, yeah, it's scary if you don't know something. Yeah, it sucks, you're embarrassed, but I bet I won't forget it again. I'll learn it. But I really do think that the upperclassmen and me rotating from sport to sport is my most favorite parts of clinical experience because of sport difference, athlete difference, building that athlete relationship with me, knowing what they like, knowing what they've tried before, what's not working, what I've been learning, what I think would work. Because they want my opinion and want to see what I think, and then to be able to do some evals by myself, that is super exciting. I have been just allowed to do history lately, and now I did history and palpation. I could catch up on some of the special tests. I knew them. I went through a full evaluation the other week by myself and went through the evaluation with my preceptor, and he was like, yeah, totally, I agree. I watched you do the evaluation. He was like, I'm very proud of you. And that is like a big thing. Like, I have to do it by myself. Like, yeah, me watching is a thing, but like, every injury is different. I mean, there's no textbook way that you're supposed to be able to do evaluation or what you're supposed to feel to a point. So, I would definitely say those are my most favorite parts about clinical experience. I had my hip and lumbar practical this week, so that's 10 to 15 masteries. And I know that I got at least 30 attempts. I just need to catch up on my book, but got to do a lot of STEM by myself. I did a lot of attempt studying for my special tests for the hip and lumbar pathology practical. So I got a lot of attempts there, and then I would get masteries for the ones that I did correctly in my practical. So I would have to get my professor to sign those. But yeah, this is Journal 10. I'm going to be with women's basketball again this week, which is exciting. They're a great team to be with. There is a lot for me to learn still about them, but injury-wise, there's some muscle strains and stuff like that, and some calf issues. So we have been trying to get to the bottom of that. But yeah, I'll see you next week for Journal 11.